welcome all of you. The room is packed. Thank you very much for joining us. And tonight we are the luckiest people because we can ask any question that we want through the business to Ramin Masgarlo, and he will answer for us. I really want to know, Ramin, how you build it as a distributor for multi-level, 4 million marketed businesses. How did you do it? I really want an answer for that. So thank you. That's my question. Mark it there. And anytime you're ready, answer for that.
So the first question is, how did you build 4 multi-million-dollar businesses? Well, it's the same. You are muted if you're still trying to speak.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. Well, look, I did the same thing over and over again. Remember, I always talk about you get a duplication. Interesting you asked that question because I was talking to someone the other day, and I was just telling him this. It's incredible. You can run into people who've done this for 30 years. They've done it wrong. And they still come back. They try to tell you how things should be. We are creatures of habits, right? Yet again, duplication that goes up, IGA, income generating activity, you're getting the duplication that doesn't get you income generating activity. So so people can literally do this for 30 years and still not do anything different, don't change, don't want to learn. They're full of opinion how things should be done. So how did I build 5 multi-million business? 4 of them was as a distributor. I understand that this is a leadership business. For me to be a leader, and that's the only way to make money. You got to be a leader. If you're a leader, you build a team. Why? Because if you're a leader, people will follow you. People follow leaders, right? People follow leaders. So I have to be a leader. What's the first thing of being a leader? You learn everything. You master everything. The thing about network marketing, it's not hard to master because it's not that much really. You just have to master the training, master the tools. The very first, take this to heart. Take this to heart. The very first time I went to our office, my first company, I was 20 years old, got in my first network marketing company. And we grew so fast, so we had to pick up like $34,000 worth of products. So we actually took a big van, actually it was a truck, like a cube truck, and we drove 450 kilometers to Toronto to pick up the product because we figured why pay shipping? We're 400 kilometers away. We go, not just for us, for my team, we go pick up the boxes and come. We did that. And when we got there, I picked up over $3,000 worth of marketing material. So 10% of the order was marketing. Nobody had to tell me to do that. The minute I got into the new business, I'm like, how do I promote this? I need some marketing. Luckily, that company they were a professional company. They had very good print material, the way we do. We got some of the best in the world, right? We spent $3,000. Now imagine, this is 1990, 35 years ago. We spent $3,000 in brochures, magazines, the boxes that we brought, because how do you go sell $30,000 worth of products without tools? So I knew right away. So your question was, how did you build 4 multi-million-dollar businesses? I just duplicated the right things. I knew that I didn't know everything. I knew that I needed tools. I knew I needed things to duplicate. I knew that it was much easier to show someone my business and my offer than try to tell them. And of course, it duplicates. Yet a lot of people come into this business that have been in this business for a year, 2 years, they don't even have a brochure. They don't have a presentation book. Some people haven't even opened up the welcome pack. That's a duplication. And some of these people would be in business that was, if you ask them, "Oh, I've been done in my life for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years." And you kind of take a look. Like at some point, you have to step up and play the bigger game, right? At some point, you have to tell yourself, I'm not playing it small anymore. I want to move on to the pro field, not the amateur high school field. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest on the call tonight. I'm at work, she's at work, and our SVP. Usually, I'm the one that crashing her parties and her call, so she's decided to come in and crash our call. Welcome, ma'am.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone is doing great. As you all see, Walnut is snuggling in that corner, and she is just resting up. We are doing so many amazing things, working away today. And oh, there's little Walnut cuddling up in that corner. So good night, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. It's amazing. I did my call last night, and my call was no makeup, completely, no jewelry. And then tonight, here we are on the forensic call, and I am a product of the product, as they call it. And I wanted to join our CEO tonight because I know that so many of you are so extremely trained when it comes to the business. I mean, sorry, the products. And you've become masters at your craft. I can put you in front of anybody. And when it comes to your personal care products, your fashion products, your divine, your collagen, like everything that you have, you are masters at it to be able to explain it, the repetitiveness of it. And so I wanted to jump on. Thank you. I just saw all your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wanted to jump on tonight because I feel like, we've been so busy with like getting the office ready and getting the construction done and getting your gorgeous showroom ready that we also need to get you business ready. So I was talking to our CEO today and I was saying, I already know that when it comes to the showroom opening up, everyone is going to go absolutely berserk. Everyone is going to have so much fun. So, first of all, take a second, message your team. Get everybody on, get everybody on, get everybody on. When the two of us are on, we got some exciting things brewing up. And so we got a lot to do. We got a lot to achieve. We're going to give you guys enough time to get all of you qualified to be able to have some fun. Because when this showroom, when this seminar center opens up, it is going to become that money-making season. But that doesn't mean that you wait for then. So I wanted to jump on with our CEO tonight because we want to make sure we are managing expectations. We are getting you ready. We are pumping you up. We are conditioning your brain of all the really, really cool things that we are going to do with each and every single one of you. So yes, take your divine. There's our CEO taking his divine. So I hope you are as excited as we are. I hope you are ready to be able to build this incredible business because let me tell you, we're going to have office passes. We're going to be having events every single week. We're going to be doing red carpet events all the time. We're going to be doing tons of fashion shows. So when we do our product releases that we normally do on Zoom, we're going to be doing it in our showroom. Based on being LD1, LD2, LD3, we're kind of working towards that right now. You are going to get special access to our events. Your VIPs, let's say, you are Karen Henry in Winnipeg and you have a VIP client that is doing purchasing in Toronto even. And all of a sudden your VIP hits a certain rank. They're going to have exclusive access to our runway fashion shows, which will be, these mocktails and champagne events. So there's going to be a lot of exclusive events. So Karen says, I'm ready, Freddie. All right. You ready? You ready to launch for this amazing event? So why is it so important to get everybody on? Okay. We're going to give you 30 more seconds. Get your team on, message, text, say, get on. Because, hey, we got Australia in the house. Hello, Joy. Thank you for your commitment. And of course, we got Brampton in the house. We got Singapore, Philippines. Who else do we have? How many different places do we have on? Toronto is in the house.
I see
Kitchener is
Ottawa
in
too.
the Ottawa, Vancouver is in the house. London is in the house. So many people are just jumping on. All right, we'll give you all a minute to just jump on. I know many of you are getting on. Let us know. Australia, Victoria, BC, Philippines, St. Catharines is in the house. Ottawa, Thailand, Laos, Swadika, and Maryland in the house. Amazing. Wow. Look at what global business do we have, right? How New York, we got New York in the house. We got Brooklyn in the house. All right. We got Trinidad, Tobago. We got my Trinis in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. We got our amazing superstars joining us. Dominica in the house. I don't know if there's a song for Dominica, but you know, I'll just say it. Dominica, hello, SVP. Amazing. Joining us from Davao. Oh, they got the best fruits in Davao. I'm sure our CEO had so much fun being there. CEO, are you excited or what?
Always excited, exhausted today though. So I'm E, excited and exhausted. The performance mode.
You know what? Me too. It's been a minute. It's been busy and we've been, you know, we have been working around the clock. You can see, I think, can you guys all see the exhaustion of Walnut in the corner?
That poor dog is abused. She's like, I'm too old to be working. She's a working girl too. She's worked all her life. She in his senior year, she wants to be home sleeping. She's still at work.
You know what? The Walnut is an absolutely phenomenal dog. For those of you who don't know, Walnut has been here for 13 years. And she loves actually this new office and she loves being here. She is on her FOL daily. She is very religious with her FOL. She does not like the taste, but we rub it on her lips. And as long as her mom is taking it, then she takes it. And when I
She's like
put it
the
on,
third or fourth oldest employee, right? Worked here.
yeah, she is. And she's amazing and she loves actually this office. I'm in the warehouse working, but this is her little domain. All right. So now that we got all of you on and there is so much exciting. Hello, hello, blessed evening and day to everybody. Thank you for all of you joining us. So Ramin, I am so excited. You know, as we get ready, I wanted to do this call because we are now April 15th, April, May, June, July. So we are literally 3 months. We are 3 months. Get a paper and a pen. Get a paper and a pen. Get a paper and a pen. Yes? Okay. Get everyone else. Where is
We're ready.
Dominican Republic? We got lots of different people. Okay. So I want everyone to get a paper and pen. First of all, whenever there's a call, one thing I want you to all remember is that your notes are uncashed checks. Write this one down. Because a lot of times you hear things and you think, oh my God, that was so amazing. And then you forget to write it down. Yes? So your notes are uncashed checks. And I remember when I first started in this industry, I wrote everything down. Even if I had heard it before, I wrote it down over and over and over and over because I knew that if I did not write it down, I would forget and I'd be like, what was that thing I heard? And so you never ever want to forget those golden nuggets that you receive. Our founder and CEO, if you're brand new, our founder and CEO is an absolute wealth of knowledge when it comes to entrepreneurship. Our CEO and founder has been in this industry, you know, for 3 decades. And he's been able to create millions, has had so much phenomenal success. And so when he talks from experience. When he talks from knowledge. You know, we recently lost another company in the network marketing industry, Modere. And my heart absolutely broke that a 23-year-old company that was a giant like Modere has just kind of shut its doors. And the simple reason, you know, is because a lot, the economy is changing. Our industry is changing. Network marketing, MLM, direct sales, whatever you want to call it, is changing. But this is where we have changed as a company. This is where we are not the same company that got launched 20 years ago. The evolution of our company is because of our CEO. And so what I want to talk about tonight, and the reason I wanted to jump on with our CEO tonight, is because you got to pivot, you got to change, you got to move, you got to evolve. In business, you got to evolve. If you don't evolve, you will basically break loose from what you're doing. The income will stop. Change is inevitable. We see AI technology taking over. How long, by the way, have I been talking about AI technology taking over the world? How long have I been saying it in our tours that robotics will transform our lives? How many of you are seeing that robotics now taking over? So that is the same with our industry. And that's why I wanted to jump on to do this call with our CEO. Because our CEO's motto has always been, if it exists, what? Can anyone say? If it exists, write it in the message box. Let's see how many of you have been, make it better. Oh my goodness. Sandra, Karen, make it better. If it doesn't exist, create it. So, how many of you have made your business better? How many of you have evolved to create what you need in your team to become a better version of yourself? How many of you have evolved in this industry? Many of you come from the industry, many of you don't. But how many of you are pivoting and changing and moving and becoming better versions as entrepreneurs to yourself? Because a lot of times we don't evolve, but yet we expect for things around us to evolve. Many of you want to make money, but you're not willing to do what it takes to make money. Many of you want to be debt free, but you're not willing to put in the hours and the work and the entrepreneurship that it takes. Many of you want to make millions of dollars and get rid of debt, but you're not willing to do those cold calls. You're not willing to do those calls to get the no's, to get your yeses. Be honest with yourself. When was the last time that you did a cold call? Ask yourself, when was the last time that you updated your list? Ask yourself, when was the last time you did a three-way call for a business partner? When was the last time that you sat down and you opened that PowerPoint presentation and you did a presentation for somebody? Now, if you've done it, bravo. If you haven't done it, why not? I was at the boot camp this past month, and I asked everybody, how many of you want to be debt free? Because I can promise you, all of you on this call have some sort of debt. How many of you on this call, answer to yourself, you don't need to put it in the message box. How many of you would love to get rid of all of your debt? All of you. If you don't want to get rid of debt, I don't know. We all do, right? Everybody wants to get rid of debt. But what are you doing to get rid of it? Are you just sitting there, oh God, please, I'm begging you, get rid of my debt? No, you got to go work for it. You got to have a plan of action. First thing you got to do is sit down and write down, how much debt do you have? Now, if you have $10,000 worth of debt, how are you going to get rid of it? What's your plan of action? What's your roadmap to success to get rid of debt? For example, if you have $5,000 of debt, and if you want to pay it off paying $500 a month, how many months do you need to allocate to pay off that debt? The same thing goes with your business. If you want to make $5,000 extra a month, what do you need to do in order for you to make $5,000 a month? Number one, you need to be active. You need to be renewed. Number two, you need to be on your monthly subscription, monthly smart buy. Number three, how many presentations do you need to do? Well, you need to write a list. If you're going to do 10 presentations, you need to have hundreds upon hundreds of people on your list. You're going to call some. You're going to have to follow up with some. Some are going to say no. Some are going to get you to follow up with them. But guess what? You got to go through your numbers. You got to go through your months. You got to go through your calendars in order for you to reach your success. Now, why am I sharing all this stuff with you? Because we are 3 months away from the grand opening of this beautiful office that we are working on. And in the 3 months that we are working extremely hard to fine tune and put it all together and bring it to life and get ready for all of you, we want to make a spectacular entrance for your grand opening. That means that you got to start working for it. That means that we're going to start doing some special events, but we want to give you a green light for all of you that are on the call tonight to get a small little sneak peek, to get a small little insight of the things that you can do to get ahead of the game. Number one, for those coming in for the grand opening, they're going to have specialty access to collagen. Number one, we're going to have an Opulence Experience Center where you're going to get a chance to firsthand experience collagen. That's number one. Number two, there's going to be special passes based on how many people that you sponsor until then. So I'm kind of giving you some of the little things that we're working and brewing up on, which ties hand in hand with the amazing March Madness promotion we have right now, which we extended it till April 30th. You have 30 days in April. 15 days are gone. You have another 15 more days to still take advantage of this promotion. Yes? So we are super duper excited for all of the events that are going to happen. Now, as I have our CEO on with us tonight, we have been planning some amazing and incredible events for each and every single one of you. Not only to pull up in luxury style, not only to be at this event, not only to, of course, show up like a celebrity, but be able to have these amazing exclusive VIP passes that will give you specialty access to specialty programs that we're going to be running for our amazing grand opening. So Ramin, sir, as you always can tell, no matter how exhausted I am always excited. I'm always on fire because I know there's something big brewing for the business. So I want to go back to some of the conversations that we had earlier. You know, evolution. We heard about Modere recently closing its doors. And this is one thing that I love about our founder and CEO, where he's always pivoting and changing and evolving. We started in a different light when we started 20 years ago, but our business has moved and transformed and become, you know, an amazing shopping mall. It has become its own Amazon. It has become its own e-commerce. It is distributing around the globe. And Ramin, where do you see the future of, you know, our business, our economy, our distribution, our distributors? I think this is so important for people to understand you and your vision and what you want our distributors to be able to achieve.
Well, look, 3 years ago, I talked about during the pandemic that 80% of the companies work on track. I said that, I've been saying all along. At the time, people thought I was being harsh, but I could just see. It's an 80-year-old industry. It's maturing up. People are changing, evolving. Everything has to evolve. We're evolving. That's why we keep saying it. It's no longer an MLM business. It's a mall. It's a luxury mall. It doesn't matter how we pay. See, other companies are MLM businesses because it's all they have is a comp plan. They don't have 1,000 exclusive luxury SKUs. Maybe if you're lucky, maybe they have 1, 2, 5, 10. Maybe if you're lucky, they don't have 1,000. Some don't have any at all. They don't have a gift card system like we do. They couldn't even have a gift card system. They don't have products for the gift card to go to. So this is a luxury mall.
Yeah.
And people will always love to shop. People are tired of the traditional opportunities that gives you, you know, one use case or two use cases, and they want you to buy a lot of it. You know, we got this thing called the shop transition. You know, it's a natural process. It's the only process, natural, like it's the only business that it would grow naturally just because you use the product. No other company can say that. It's called shop transition. It will grow naturally. Just stop shopping outside, transition it here. That becomes PV, and PV will get you, it can accumulate to become bulk shopping, which is free product because you can buy in your family pack, because we have the shopping credit system that allows you to do that. No other company in the world allows you to do that. You know, as you use your product, you get PV, car club, commissions, MGRS, commission boost, variance bonus, all of this stuff. It's the only business in the world by consuming the product because it's PV. You can, your business will grow because there's 1,000 products here. There's like 30 plus use cases here. So it is a different, I just want people to start living a different way. It's not start changing your habits, right? Changing your habits. Human beings change their habits all the time. They cut back on expensive electricity, they buy electric cars, whatever. Just change your habit, change the way. There was a time this thing called, we went and rented videos. I forget even the name.
Video stores, video
Yeah,
rentals.
yeah. So, but today they don't exist anymore. People change their habits, you know. So, and with us, everyone's going to go online. We already see that. We see where the gift card industry is going. It's going to the moon,
That's right.
and we're right there. We're right in front of it. At some point, there's going to be like e-commerce. Like there's a lot of e-com businesses out there. But if I had to tell you to name, five, that you'll do that, but you can't name 100, right? You'll say Amazon, Alibaba, whatever, but that it's going to become like that where in our industry, it's going to become to a point that everyone will know the 10. There may be little ones around, but it's the 10 that's really filling up the gap. And I want you guys to start that now. Do your shop transition, get your natural growth, become convicted on everything that you do, because if you do talk to people will change. So again, tonight I didn't have an agenda, so I said
I do
what I'm
wanna
going to do is I let people just ask questions. So
Yeah, Ramin, I think what's really important though, that the reason I wanted to jump on tonight is really because of exactly what's happening in the world. I think one of the things that I wanted to touch base on that is really, really key, and I want all of you to really like visualize this and write this down. When the industry of the direct sales started, there was no nutrition stores, there was no supplement stores. It was kind of like the best of the best products was being created and developed in this industry. And in an 80-year-old industry, you have to understand that we are the exclusive company and business that is giving you fashion, beauty, health, personal care, leather good, accessory, e-commerce platform. That's number one. Number two, I want you to write this stuff down because you need to remember all of these attributes when you're talking to clients and for yourself and your team. Number two, as you've all seen, and I need all of you to tell me, yes, I've seen it, if you've seen it. How many of you are buying products or seeing a product because some influencer is online talking about a product and saying, hey, I tried this product and I lost weight. Hey, I used this product and I lost acne. Hey, I lost this and I grew my hair. The influencer program, which basically means the distributors that are using products that they believe in are recording videos. How many of you have seen that? I'm sure you see it everywhere. Before, marketing ads were what? Through television, through radio, through banners, through posters, through billboards. Now everything is through social media. People are sharing their businesses on social media. Their personal experiences are what people are sharing. And guess what? It is selling. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They're using it. Now we've given you the website. We've given you the online store. We've given you the product. We've given you the platform. Ask yourself, have you ever recorded a video giving the testimonial of your product or your business? If you've made money, have you ever done a recording saying, hey, I use this product, I sell it on my website, join me as, you know, this month I made part-time money, whatever it is that you want to say in your script. Because you are an influencer for your product. You are an ambassador of your product. And if you are not loud, if you are not proud about what you are doing, how do you expect for people to give you business? If a store doesn't have a storefront, would you purchase from them? If a store doesn't advertise and tell you what they do you buy from them? If people don't know you're in business, how do you expect for people to do business with you? If you're not loud, if you're not proud, if you don't have a list, if you're not calling people, if you're not promoting your products, if you're not screaming it from the mountaintop, if you're not an influencer of the brand, if you don't believe, then why should I believe? If you don't talk from conviction, how do you expect your customers to believe in you? So these are some of the most basic daily habits that we need to get into to get people around us excited. You know, some of my friends, I got to tell you guys this, some of my friends have never bought products from me. Some of my friends took them 10 years to buy products from me. Some of my friends now, because they've seen my transformation and they see constantly I'm posting and they see my videos and they see my lives, and I always record that you can all reshare my videos from the corporate so we could build you a business. But you need to be loud. You need to be proud. You need to be ignited. You need to be an influencer. You need to show people what you're doing. So Ramin, you know, as we evolve, as our economy changes, as the influencer world takes over, as the gift card world is evolving, because more and more consumers are leaning towards gift cards. Karen said it earlier, and I love it. Get paid to wear. I'm wearing jewelry. When someone says, oh my God, I love your ring. Oh my God, I love your watch. You know what I say? I get paid to wear this. How would you love to? That was a slogan our CEO created back in the day. Oh my God, you look so much younger. Yeah, it's because of a product I use called Divine, which basically is what? Get paid to recommend. The most basic business 101. Simple. Be loud, be proud. CEO?
Yeah, absolutely. Just looking at talk about a gift card. I did a slide, which I have the major countries that we were in. I'm just going to maybe share it because a lot of time people say, and I did that. I did also the same thing with Danny today from Mexico. And although Danny is with us and she understands how big gift cards are, she was shocked how fast Mexico is growing with gift cards as well. I'm just trying to look for the slide here. I'm going to give you guys some statistics. It's weird how I can't find it.
No worries. While you do that, one of the other things as well that I do want to share with all of you is, again, going back to what we talked about, having world exclusivity on the products that we do. I don't know if you all know, all the products that we develop, create, has the highest payout in comp plan, volume, CV, retail profit. In business, one of the first things that you want to do is have what? High profitability. Would you write that down? High profitability. Please write that down. High profitability. I'm going to write it down with you. Now, if you want high profits, if you want to have high profitability in your products, you got to spread your wings and you got to have your products on hand. Yes. Whether it's your jewelry, whether it's your shoes, whether it's your wash, whether it's your bag, whether it's your skincare, whether it's your flawless, and having the highest profitability is really what you've all been able to achieve at Opulence. That's what Opulence stand for. The luxury sector of this beautiful industry. This is exactly why with the high profitability, we've been able to also bring to you the gift cards that you can gift, you could service. Because if you, let's say, give a gift card to someone for $30, $40, $50, and they go on your website and they buy $100 item, they're already making a purchase from you. They're already investing into themselves and investing into your business.
Gift card industry growth in all Opulence emerging markets. Canada, 7.93 billion US, projected to reach 11.3 billion. It's growing by 8.42% per year. Go back. Singapore. Again, I was Singapore. Our team is over there. I thought, it's small, it's one city, and they're a mature crowd, our crowd. They didn't think much of it. And look, it's grown by 14% per year. It's crazy. It's the fastest growing thing ever in shopping. Philippines. You think something like Philippines, maybe the crowd, maybe, it's not as wealthy as other countries or whatever. It's growing by 15% per year. USA, crazy monster of a market. 214 billion.
That's with a B.
With a B, yeah. And it's growing by 5.7% per year. Kenya grew by 13.5% by 2024. Will expand to 760, which is basically, it's grown on average of 11.8%. That's like 12% a year. These are all our emerging markets, Opulence markets. Israel. Somebody says, oh, in Israel, we like to go to the mall. Like everybody says that, but everywhere. 12.3% per year. They were shocked to realize that. Look, it makes a lot of sense. Would you rather get a gift or get a gift card? Because a lot of times people don't like their gift. It's a wrong gift. Just give me a gift card. Even spouses, just give me a gift card. Let me buy what I want. Don't just go get just anything, right? It's convenient. It's flexible. You can shop what you want, buy what you want. So that's why it's growing so fast. Nigeria, growing by 12 to 14% per year. Gift card industry. China, 6.6% per year. It's a giant. Look at the size. $227 billion. My goodness, we need like 0.01% of that. And you know what? I had some of my Chinese friends said, oh yeah, we're Chinese, but no, we like to go to the mall. It's the largest in the world. It's 227 billion. US is 214 billion. It is the largest in the world.
Wow.
Thailand, 9.9% per year. 3.8 billion. They compared to Canada, they're not far off. By the way, Mexico and Canada are neck and neck in the size of the gift card industry. And they're growing by 12% per year. Mexico. Danny and I were sitting down today and we said, so the point is this, it is the fastest growing thing ever. We're the only game in town. No one else does it. No other even outside our industry who do gift cards. None of them can. Imagine this, your gift card recipients, if they know by recommending other people to your mall, they're going to get 10% referral bonus in points. Why would they want any other gift card? They want your gift card. If your people are giving away gift cards, your customers, I'm not even distributors, your customers are giving away gift cards, knowing by giving Opulence gift card, they'll get back 10%, even VIPs get 10% referral points, right? They get free products. If your family, who are not part of the business, if your VIPs give somebody an Apple card or a Starbucks or whatever, they're not getting nothing back. But when they find out using your gift card, promoting your gift card in their birthdays and in their special occasions, then now they're getting 10% of all that shopping as gifts themselves, because that's our referral program. That's how our referral program works. This stuff doesn't exist out there. As far as you guys are concerned, you're getting about 30% also retail profit. These are just insane stuff. And it's a beautiful luxury mall. And the stuff that we're coming out with. And of course, a very much being part of that. Get a lot of these gift cards and give them out, because what it does, it brings people to your retail mall. That's what you want. You want your people to come to your retail mall constantly, every occasion, throw out some $10 gift cards. But tell them, by the way, come over here, and if you spend half an hour with me, so I can tell you about the whole concept of shopping, I'll double it to $20. Or here's a $10 gift card. Go get $10 off that for a while. Go get $10 off Divine. Of course, you're making money, right? And now they're in your mall. Now they're your customer. They're your VIP. Here, go take $10 off the collagen. I'll send you a $10 gift card. All of a sudden, they're not buying the collagen off the store. They're coming buying your collagen, and they're seeing everything else. You've got conversations going. Use the gift cards as discounts. So, oh, nice sunglasses. Hey, you like it? Fantastic. You know what? You can buy it off my mall. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll send you a $25 gift card. Just go spend it on that, right? Now they go there, they buy $300 sunglasses. You've made about $80, $90. You give them $25 off. I mean, you can use the gift card. It's incredible. So the idea here is to draw. It's the greatest lead generators. It's lead generation. Is to draw hundreds of people to your mall on every occasion. And eventually what's going to happen, if you do your job and do proper communication with them, you're going to have thousands of people that you could reach out to through email blast or through any means you want, because VIPs end up in your back office. There's a dialer in your back office. You can send people messages. You can call people, right? Eventually, you're going to have hundreds of people that every occasion, every country has 20 different occasions, 30 different occasions, from birthdays to Valentine's Day to Mother's Day to anniversaries to Christmas, Easter, whatever, right? So you can at least, let's just say once a month, you could blast email your entire list. Hey, here's the latest today. Here's a promotion now. Here it is. You buy this at a discount. We got promotions all the time. Hey, you like it? Hey, look at this. It's a promotion. I'll send you extra $10 gift card and go buy it now. Become a master of the gift card. This call wasn't supposed to be about gift card, but I mean, it comes up. It comes up because it is just such an important piece. There are companies on Google. If you just go on Google and say gift card companies, you see some giants. I'm talking about multi-million dollar companies. All they do is sell gift cards. It's not even their own gift card. They're selling other people's gift card. They'll come to a company like ours. They say, okay, you got gift cards, you got products. Can we sell the Opulence gift card? That's because they'll make products, right? So they sell Apple gift cards, or they sell Starbucks or Walmart. That's all they do. So that's your opportunity, folks. Get to know it. Very first thing you want to, people say, yeah, I like it, but I don't know how to do it. Okay, good. First thing you want to do, go practice it. See, here's what I did. I have another business which is we're doing like a venue, which is my mansion. We're doing a venue and the wedding pictures, those things, right? We get so many inquiries, like, you know what, we're going to turn it into a business because I'm not there. So what we'll do, and we did this website, and there's nothing cheap there. It's like, because whatever it is, it'll cost you, even if it's a 2-hour photo shoot, it's hundreds of dollars. So what did I do? First thing I did, I went and used my own credit card to go through the process. I actually bought something, one of the services, just to experience it. And after I experienced it, I went back to my developers and said, okay, we need to make some changes, right? So that's what you got to do. You have to experience it. Go out there and issue 5 gift cards right now. Get $100 worth of Opulence currency. Make 10 gift cards right now. So when you got it, then you can send some people right away. Hey guys, go to my mall. Here's a $10 gift card. Go shop. You can share the posters that a lot of people put out every day. You put it up there on your social media. We've shown you how to do that. It's like 30 seconds. And it says, inbox me to get your gift card for this item. Right? So they now, okay, I want a gift card. And they start that conversation. Become creative. All right. Anyone has any questions or someone has one to add? But if you have any questions, just put your hand up and come and ask the questions.
No, I think, Ramin, the fact that we have this gift card program attached to luxury goods, shoes, bags, leather, jewelry, fashion, and then it's a business on its own. I think a lot of times we sometimes take things for granted when we look at different companies. If you look at the other direct sales companies, they either specialize in supplements, they either specialize in hair care products, they specialize in nutrition. You have all of it under one umbrella. You pay for one website, one renewal. I remember my last company, we had different sectors, and in order for you to unlock to get access to, for example, the skincare, you had to pay a different renewal for the skincare. If you wanted access to the supplements, you had to pay more for that. If you wanted to order, basically some of the anti-aging, it was a different one. So by the time you paid your renewal, it was like all these different fees that you had to pay. And then if you wanted the e-commerce to do the shopping for you, you had to pay for that. So we really have a one-stop shop for all of our partners and distributors, where you get a chance to literally buy luxury designer goods, get paid to wear them, become an influencer, be a product of the product, do cost transition. Everybody is washing their hair. You need shampoo. Everyone is washing their face. You need face cleanser. Everyone should be hydrating their skin. You need day and night. Everybody is brushing their teeth. You need toothpaste. Everyone is wearing shoes. Wear your own. Everyone is carrying some sort of wallet, belt, or bag. Wear your own. It's all of the most basic things. Now, some of you don't wear jewelry every day or a watch every day or whatever it is. But the reality of it is that when you go to fine outings, everybody needs that good luxury watch. Everybody needs something from our brand and our product. You need to keep the doctor away from getting sick. So use your FOL, use your Divine. All of these elements that we are creating is for you to be able to have a platform that is going to build residual income for you. It's meant for you to be able to have a business. Now, I remember you guys giving us some feedback saying, oh, can we do some new product photography? Can we get the products to rotate? We want to see the dimensions. We want to see the angles. Guess what? My team is working on that. Our CEO, we did a presentation for him. We wanted to invest into some new equipment, some new angles. Guess what? We're getting new technology as a company to evolve to get better on our website for shopping experience. So we're going to be giving you
Well, go
some of
ahead.
that new technology. Yes.
We have a question from Herrick Lim. Our gift cards has expiry date or auto refund to sender. Doesn't have an expiry date, but it does have a refund. So we are discussing about that because it really should function like a regular gift card, where there is no refund and all of that. It does have that option now. My concern on that is that if somebody bought their gift card and it's theirs, they paid for it, no one should be able to refund that, right? So this it has that option right now. We have to put some safeguards in there to make sure that, because where we are going with the gift card program is not about even just you issuing them. We want to make sure that your customers, they go to your retail mall and they buy and refill their own gift cards anytime they want. So they go to your gift card portal, retail mall, they go there, they refill the gift card, or they just buy one, they pay for it, and they're done. And now you have a VIP with a gift card. Now, with that happening, no one should be able to uh, adjust that. Now, We are not there yet, but this is where we're going. So that's the question. Yes, it does have all those options. There is no expiry date. But if you issued, say, 10 gift cards to 10 people, you issued it, you yourself, and 5 didn't use it, you can always refund that because you're the one that issued it, right? So that the answer is yes. All right. There's so much we can do, team. That's what I'm saying. MLMs don't do that. All right. This is not an MLM. It's a luxury mall. It has so much here. There is so much here that, don't approach this like a typical MLM. Do not say it is. Do not just distance yourself because two guys with an iMac in a bedroom run an MLM business, with no products. Vast majority so-called opportunities are that. They have nothing. We've got this MLM, this MLM. No. Let them be what? They can have that. It doesn't matter how we pay you. It is a multi-tier affiliate program. It is. It doesn't matter how we pay you. Look at who we are. Look at what we do. It's a multi-million-dollar luxury mall that you have, loaded with millions and millions of dollars worth of products that anyone can buy instantly and get it delivered within 7 days anywhere in the world. It's already in stock and you get paid. So it is a luxury mall. It's not like anything else that exists out there. So at 2153, we have Rebecca saying, a few days ago, we heard of a 23-year-old company that got shut down and closing out their distributors with no notice. Would you mind giving us some perspective on this and some comments on where you think the industry is going and what makes Opulence stronger? Well, look, I tell you where the industry is going. The industry is going to go where a lot of companies will not be around, and the strong ones will take over the industry. The industry will keep on growing. I mean, that's a guarantee. It's another way of shopping. It's another way of shopping. And e-commerce is not going away. This is another way of shopping. So that's going to keep on growing. The industry, from the commerce point of view, it'll keep on expanding. The companies operating in it, that's going to shrink. Because for a couple of reasons. One, people are smarter now. Like, before if you could spell the word MLM, you started a company and it never lasted, and people kind of got in, right? Because it was something that intrigued them. I think people are smarter than that now. There's so many Ponzi schemes, and people say, okay, no, I don't like that anymore because they associate the Ponzi to the word MLM. It's not the same thing, but that's what they do anyway. So, the companies will contract and the industry will keep on growing. And I believe that the direction that the industry will go is where we're now. So in 10, 15, 20 years from now, we're going to see companies will be pushing towards more use cases, more shop transition, try to provide as much of use cases that you need at home to the distributors so they don't have to go outside. So this is, where, again, no one's ever going to be like us. 1,000 SKUs. Amway doesn't have that. Are you kidding me? Whatever Amway sells, vast majority is not even their own product. It's someone else's product. Yeah. So, but this is the only company on the planet that we own, make everything. And it's exclusive right here. And you have 30 plus use cases. So that's one thing. As well as, I am even surprised. This is multiple companies now. First time I saw an 8-year-old company that I picked up a few years ago, I was shocked at that. Like, because usually in my days when I started, we say if the company's over 24 months old, you're safe. 5 years for sure. Next thing you know, 8, 10, they're falling, 12, 15, 20 are falling, 23, 26, 20. I mean, Roden Field was 27-year-old company. They just fell. At the end of the day, folks, this is where it's at. The company also has to get support from the distributors. If the distributors don't support it, then it's like it's like a sports team. If you got a hockey team in your city, if you don't support the team, and they'll go somewhere else. So this is why I'm always talking about shop transitioning. It doesn't make sense for you guys to go support someone else's mall. Someone else's. We have better products here, and just aside from the fact that it gets PV and you qualify for all this cool stuff, it's an opulent living. Outside that, if you love this company, you should just buy this company. Get creative. I wake up in the morning. We don't sell an aftershave, but we don't have to sell an aftershave. I use F-oil for 5 years, right? We don't sell a deodorant, but we don't have to. I use F-oil for deodorant, for the last, 4 to 5 years, because it works better than anything else out there, right? And it's PV. That's it. And it's PV. If we don't make shaving cream, we don't have to. We got multiple products we use as a shaving cream. So,
right.
Just buy your product, shop your mall, support it, and let's be one of the few that's going to take over the world in 10 years from now.
Absolutely. And the other thing as well, I wanted to also just reiterate that we are working on physical gift cards. My team and I have designed some beautiful ones. We're going to do a test run with physical gift cards, which you will be able to pick up. And so for those of you that want digital ones, of course, you saw our CEO gave you a capture screen of what it looks like, where you could go download a digital gift card. You could write a note to somebody. All you got to do is just email it to them, and that's it. Voila, it's done. But coming into the new showroom, we are going to be also having physical gift cards where you could pick up, you could load it up, you can be able to actually physically give it in a beautiful packaging that I'm working on with my team, that you're going to be able to have that amazing exclusive experience in a beautiful packaging that you will also receive as well. So we are working on that, and it will be ready for basically, actually prior to grand opening, we're going to have that ready for you guys probably. But maybe it'll be a better experience for all of those who come into the showroom for the grand opening. You get first exclusive access. And then I wanted to ask our CEO, because I'm not really sure, can people use shopping credits for gift cards?
No, it's Opulence currency.
It's
The
obvious.
reason is that we want the gift cards to also be used for shipping, taxes. It's like money. It's got money. It's just like money. You can't do that with shopping credits.
I love that. Did you guys hear that? So your gift card, if you give somebody a gift card, let's say for $200, they could use it for product purchase. They can use it for tax, and they can use it for shipping. OMG. That is amazing. See, we think of everything. We just think of everything. And truly, we are that luxury opulence experience. And, we're here for you. We want to build, we want to grow. So get your notepad ready, get your list ready, start smiling and dialing. You got 15 more days until the promotion of the March Madness that got extended into April. Is basically going to be take advantage of that for the next 15 days. And sorry to jump on the call tonight, but I thought this was important to kind of cover all the different attributes that we got. So many amazing, amazing things that are brewing for the new grand opening, for a new start, a new beginning. And of course, all of you need to start working towards that as well. So I'm going to say a good night. I'm going to thank our CEO for sharing the stage with me this evening, and pass it back to our super host.
Thank you,
There
SVP.
is
Appreciate you
two
being
tiny,
on.
there's two questions in there. What would Jocelyn saying that? Would there be a possible for a physical, what is that, GC
Yeah, I
card?
already responded
Okay,
to that. Yeah.
excellent. Okay,
So
no problem.
that was actually basically
The
the question
physical card,
was,
okay.
yeah, the question was, is there physical gift cards ready, which I addressed? Yes, absolutely. And the other question that came up is, more Safe Home Revolution products like hair cream, etc., can have more of a cost transition. Yes, that's a great feedback as well. But at this time, what we need to do is we need to get our distributors to, we have very, very specific products. By the way, For those of you that don't know, every single Monday night as well, we have product crossfire calls. If we were to split up our skincare, by the way, we could probably create 5, 4, 9, 13 SKUs we can create from our skincare based off all the active ingredients that we have. So what's really important is that many companies, actually, I'm going to give you a little golden nugget tonight. Many companies, what they do is they take one active ingredient, they bottle it up and they formulate it and they make it into one. What we've done is, due to cost transition, we take 4 powerful active ingredients, put it into a bottle. So for example, the skincare, it's lifting, toning, tightening, it's all in one SKU, but really it could be 4. The other thing as well I want to tell you is, like today, the collagen company was telling me about an ingredient that's in our collagen that is a probiotic that's in your collagen that works like a probiotic. It's a vegetable-based product. On the market, that same powder in a pouch is $48 on Amazon. That same active ingredient and powerful product is in your collagen, and it works like a probiotic. Just like Divine. If you were to calculate all the ingredients that we have in Divine, glutathione can be at its own ingredient and product, which is over $200 retail, by the way. All of the formulations that we have, all of those ingredients, if you were to put Divine together as a cost, it's a $500 product wholesale if you were to buy them individually. But guess what? We put them all together. Divine is put into a capsule, and collagen is going to be the same thing. Collagen, for example, has biotin. The biotin that we're putting into this collagen is going to make your make your skin look like glass, like it's doing to me. It's going to make you look younger. It's going to get rid of your lines and wrinkles. It's going to act like a probiotic. It's going to help with your gut health. It's going to make you look younger. It's going to help with your eye vision. That's one of the claims under Health Canada. So anyways, it's not a product training. Join me on Monday's call that's coming up. I'm going to be talking about collagen and Divine and the combination and what it is. With that, I'm going to sign off and pass it over to our super host. Thank you.
And our CEO hopefully come back to next Tuesday. Thank you. Have a good night. And
I want to congratulate you again for doing this.
oh
Fantastic.
wow, thank you.
Good night, everybody.